to be taller.
I do too. Let's get this shorter.
Oh, that's too short.
Hi, everybody. It's our regular smooth start. Welcome to Monday Morning with Merle and Patti. I am Patti Negri. This is my beautiful partner in Monday Mornings, Merle Singer. And join us every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time as we talk about relationships, getting a relationship, holding a relationship, all things relationship. Hi, everybody, for checking in with us on a holiday. Happy Labor Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Labor Day. And, usually it's just too darn hot on Labor Day to have a barbecue, but today it's perfect weather.
And it's the one day we didn't plan one.
We
live in the neighborhood. We usually have like 200 people at a barbecue, but it was too hot. It wasn't too hot. We did it on Memorial Day instead, which was pretty hot.
Right. That wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It was perfect. Hi, Pasquale. Hi, Crystal. Anyway, thanks you for joining us here. Today we thought we would talk about finances.
Oh, Frank says it's raining. That's in Florida.
Hi, Florida. Finances, because how many fights or breakups or tension has been caused about money, finances? A lot. And things are in olden days, a glimpse of in olden days, it was kind of the man was in charge of things and brought in the money, and the little woman stayed home and took care of the house and the babies, and he was the main breadwinner. Not across the board, but that was kind of what it was. My parents' generation, that was what it was. But it isn't that anymore. I mean, couples aren't even man-woman necessarily anymore. There is no standardization of who gets the money or who doesn't bring in the money. We have Mr. Dad, Mr. Mom, Dad who stays home. The woman brings it in. So it isn't about the gender or who brings it in. It's how do you control that money once you have it or don't have it or need more.
So as it happens, my mother and father owned a business. And my father did the business and my mother did the bookkeeping. And in fact, my mother took over the buying for the store because my father didn't know how to just buy what you had money for. That's a detail. And so I am used to one bank account sharing. When I married Nathan, that's my husband, we did the same thing. I did keep a separate bank account for myself because I had in the meantime realized that if you just have one bank account, a woman loses out if she wants to have credit. If they divorce or something like that, or if she wants to have credit on her own, she has no history to show. So at least have some separate charge cards that you pay off, some separate bank account. So that's what I think about in terms of women and women's rights and being able to make it in this world. But I was just talking to my niece, and she had a boyfriend whom she was looking forward to marrying, and they had separate bank accounts. They both each had jobs, and they had a combined bank account to pay for rent and things like that because they were living together. And what happened was that her partner spent the money from the combined bank account, and it wasn't for rent. And she said, "Hey, how come you did this?" And he said, "Well, it's in the bank." "Yes, but it's only meant for that." "Well, it's in the bank. It's my money. If I can write a check on that bank account, it's my money." So, needless to say, they are no longer together.
Yeah, it's about communication. Carrie and I, when we got married, he had been single for a long time. I had been actually single for a long time. And we were very independent. We're very independent people anyway. So I was not about, and neither was he. We kept it very, very separate for a long time. We still have complete separate credit cards, complete separate bank accounts. Now we do have, I think, a couple joint accounts that work for the stuff like that we do together and things like that. But there's not a right or wrong way to do it. But my checking account is my checking account. I spend my money the way I want to spend my money. I don't even want his permission or say so. If I want his opinion on something, I will ask it. Other than that, I don't. And the same for him and me. If I see a bunch of drums coming in by UPS day after day, that's his prerogative to keep buying things. And if he sees me buying whatever it is I'm buying, it's good. So we don't have to fight or argue or like, are you being thrifty with your money or not thrifty with your money? We each have our own separate things on that. And that just works for us.
I think you actually combine two things there. One is the separateness of bank accounts or not, and whether you get permission or the different styles of spending or what you spend on.
Yeah.
And those issues can come up whether you have a separate bank account or not.
Right. How are you, if you're having a certain thing or... we actually, for the first time ever, after literally, I think we've been married 18 years, we started our first little joint savings thing. We want to save up for a thing, and each of us puts in our separate money from our separate accounts. We've never done anything like that in our 18 years, and we're kind of having fun. Oh, it's Wednesday, put in your money, because we're going to do this thing that we're going to do. And that's the first time we've ever thought like that, and it's kind of fun, actually. So if you do have the joint thing where you're saving together or spending together, or or less exciting, your kid's college account or whatever. I guess that's so exciting to some people. Sorry, I put my personal opinion in on that. I'd rather save up for a trip, but I don't have kids. But
I think there's one time that clearly finance is one of the big things that people argue about in relationships. And a particular thing is when one person, it's more than that you have a different opinion about whether you're thrifty or you spend more money. Some people want to save more than then there's when it goes over that boundary into they're spending money they don't have. And there are people, speaking about that, sometimes as people get into a relationship, they find out that this a man or woman or one of the partners has a credit card bill of $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. So who pays that off? And let's say, okay, you pay it off together. Let's say you do that. But if that's a person that had a $30,000 credit card balance, what's to say they're not going to grow another $30,000 credit card balance? And that's a bone of contention. You really...
Two ways. Both the financial stability of you guys, individually and together, and also what takes it down to me is the emotional... There's a cat staring at us right here. By the way, just in case we were like fluffing around. To me, what really gets more, it's like, I'm sacrificing and you're not. I really wanted to buy that new purse, bag, whatever. And I didn't because I think we should save or because we can't afford it. And you went out and bought those golf clubs or whatever. That's where the resentments and the double standards and all that kind of stuff causes the real problems. Yes, the financial outcome of everything, cause and effect, action, reaction, your financial stability. But you've got to get to the heart, the emotional part of it. You get anything you want and I don't get anything I want. And
Ash loves you.
Hi, Ash.
No, we don't know how you grew up, Ash.
No.
But what Ash brings up is the fact that all of these arguments or whatever the approach is to finances that a couple has impacts the children. So you really need to come to some conclusion about this that's in agreement. And that's a challenge. That's a challenge for a relationship. He really loves you. We're a bunch of little hearts.
A little hearts. Yeah. So maybe this is again what we always talk about. The most important thing in any relationship is communication. Talk about your philosophy of money, what it means to you, finances, stability. Is stability important to you or not? Some people it isn't. Live for the moment. Do you want to worry about saving for your old age, or does it not matter to you? At least have those discussions, so even if you don't agree on things, you can know how each other feels, and then maybe find a compromise in the middle, or keep them so separate that...
Well, there are ramifications for whatever you do, and if you are in fact married, those ramifications impact the other person. So you have to account for that as well. That's it. That's all I have to say.
We've explained finances and couples. And maybe before you get really serious, you should know about that kind of stuff. And maybe if you look at all the hearts there, and if you...
I got one too.
Oh yeah, of course you did.
Yay! I have another niece. Yay!
Before you get really serious, maybe you're committing to moving in together, even buying a house together, or just again living together, or your credit's going together. Maybe discuss your thoughts on that, or concerns. If you're concerned, like you're noticing your partner spends a lot of money or has a lot of credit card debt, and if it's an issue for you, talk about it.
Well, so this is what I forgot to say before, is these are questions and answers and discussions that you should be having before you get married or connect together. Because if it's too different, maybe you're not a good match. There's a lot of people in the world that you can love, that it doesn't mean that they're a match for you. And this could be one of the defining things that say, oops, yes, or oops, no.
Right.
But if you didn't have those discussions, or things have changed and you are married or in some way combined, yes, you need to have those discussions now, whenever it arises, because that's what you're supposed to do. I am 23 and I love an old lady. Facebook,
she's probably 30, the old lady.
Facebook Live is so much fun because it is interactive. I don't know. Here's my question to you. When you write these little things that we can read and see, does everybody see it, or is it just us?
I think they can see it too.
Oh, good.
So they can see it too. They can see what's going on in the thing. Pretty much, I think there's some control there. I don't know how to control any of it, but I think as a rule they can see it. They see the little heart buttons, the little likes.
Oh, good.
So we appreciate your. We always want your comments and likes, and
yes,
on subject is good, but what the hell?
Yes.
So yeah, but think about it. If you guys are, she's saying, too far apart. I know somebody who really, the person that they love is just really not financially stable, owes a whole lot of money. And they're like, I don't think I could, the stress it would bring that person is too much that they would have to live with every day. You make choices.
Yes, you make choices. If that choice has gotten you together, then you realize you've made that choice. Yo-ho. And so have the discussions, and have the discussions at a time when you're calm and it's not weighing on your head. And then understand that getting angry isn't being strong. It's stronger to not get angry and to be able to talk it through.
Amen, sister.
Hallelujah.
Have we said everything about finances? Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys any stories, thoughts? Let us know now. Otherwise,
quick,
hold it forever because we're leaving.
Because we're leaving.
If you have ideas for subjects for us to talk about in these little short Monday mornings, let us know. We listen. We
yes,
really do.
yes. Or if you can't say it now, say it later.
Say it later.
It's never too late to
Never,
speak
ever,
to
ever.
us.
Anyway, thank you, Debbie, thank you, Crystal, thank you, Pasquale, everybody who's on here. Thanks for checking in. Frank, have a great Labor Day, because it is Labor Day.
Yes.
Wherever you are, and I guess it's not Labor Day for any of you not in the U.S., but enjoy the day, whatever it is.
But Labor Day means to not labor. I want to remind you all of that. So have a good day.
And we're going to stop. This isn't labor. This is fun. Okay. Old is gold. Something old is gold. Are we gold? Pearl, is that what he's saying? Oh, no.
I think he's flirting.
I think he's flirting. Bye, guys. Thank you.
We're supposed to say.
Oh, wait. Say where we're from. Oh, who we are. We're so bad at this.
Go ahead.
Okay, Patti Negri. Please, you can't really like me at Patti Negri, but you can follow me there. And please, you can like Patti Negri Psychic Medium. Please do. I try to cross-post. Please like me on Instagram. It's Patti.Negri. Twitter at Patti Negri. Go to my website, pattinegri.com. You can get everywhere from there. My YouTube page. Sign up for my newsletter. Just hang out. I like people.
Yes.
And Merle.
And Merle is Merle M. Singer at relationshipmiracleworker.com. You can like me on Facebook and you can follow me. Merle Singer, Merle M. Singer. I'm on the same things. And I have a book. It's called Cracking the Relationship Code, and I forgot to bring it. And I heard last time my sister-in-law told me that I held it upside down. So this time it's not upside down.
It was inside out. Maybe she didn't know Facebook releases. It was not upside down. You couldn't even do that. It wasn't upside down.
I knew it was. Bye, everybody.
Bye, thank you. And you can like me. You just can't friend me at Patti Negri. That's why you like me at Patti Negri Psychic Me. And I was going, wait, they can like me. You can follow me.
Oh, you can friend me, too.
Okay, friend her. Friend me. I just got to get rid of some people. Knock them off. Bye.
Okay. Bye, honey. Bye.